I will be eating this over some white rice, as I mentioned before, so you can enjoy it over some white rice. I do have a white rice recipe up in the channel for you guys, but this will take us to that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be making an easy but yet delicious dried green peas Sos Pwa. So to make this, you are going to be needing parsley tied with some thyme, and I have a big old jalapeno pepper poked with some cloves, and I have 2 scallions or green onions, some might call it. I have 2 cloves of garlic. We are going to be needing a little bit of olive oil, and this is 1 pound of dried green peas. And you are going to be needing 1 teaspoon of sugar, and I have some coconut milk. Let's say use about half a can of coconut milk roughly, and I have some salt and pepper to taste. And we are going to be needing about maybe 12 to 18 cups of water for the whole cooking process and to make that Sos Pwa as well. Okay, don't forget to check the description box where I will list everything I use in this video. So let's get cooking, guys. I already went ahead and cleaned that 1 pound of dry peas, and now I cut up the scallions. You're gonna put that in there, and I mashed the garlic with the back of my knife as well. And I am going to go in with the water. By the way, I have my stove set to medium high. I don't remember if I mentioned it to you guys already, but I am going to add another 4 cups of water to this and allow it to boil until the beans are 50% done. Then once that happens, then we can go ahead and put our coconut milk in there. Halfway through the cooking, now you want to go ahead and add about 3 teaspoons of olive oil. And now we are going to grab that coconut milk. I am going to go ahead and put the whole, this is a little more than half a can. I don't want to waste it since I already have it open, and mix it in well. And I am going to add another 4 cups of water. And now I am going to allow them to cook until my beans are nice and tender. That way they can be really nice and easy to blend. My beans is all done cooking. I did let it cool down for quite a while. So now you want to go ahead and grab a blender and take the green scallion, take all of it if you can, and take the garlic out of the pot. Okay, now we are going to blend this, but I do like to leave a good amount of beans, maybe like 20% of the beans down to the bottom, or peas. I know I keep saying beans, but it is dry green peas. Like I said, try to look for the garlic to see, and this is what they look like when it's done. Hold on, I don't want water to spill. This is what it will look like when it's done. Some of it will start to peel. Let's see if I can grab all of my garlic. Again, we are not adding any epis to it since we have the garlic in there, okay? The garlic and the green scallions. So now I'm going to go ahead and blend, and then I'll come back so we can strain it into that pot. Now you want to go ahead and grab a strainer and dump that blended beans. Careful so you don't drop the unstrained part into that pot. Now with a spoon, carefully stir it so that nice filtered part can get into that pot. This is so delicious. I also have another recipe of me doing fresh frozen peas, but I do like the dry frozen peas Sos Pwa way better. It smells so amazing. It tastes so good when you eat it with some white rice and some fish stew or belay, that wheat burger. I do have a recipe of that in this channel as well. Or if you have this with some legume and white rice, listen, I'm making myself hungry right now. This is just some extra water. I took some of that water from the pot and added to about 3-4 cups of water, of hot water, just to have a little more liquid, and just keep mixing it. That way you're not wasting any of that deliciousness from the peas. So I'm going to continue to do this until this is nice and clean, until I don't have any kind of pea residues or pea. I sound like I'm saying like pea, like piss in the bed type pea. But no, until there's no like thickness to this at all, I want all the liquid out of this. Now you want to go ahead and add that jalapeno and that parsley poked with, or that jalapeno poked with clove, and that parsley that we tied with the thyme. And I am going to put that sugar, and I use that sugar just to bring out the sweetness out of the peas. I'm not using a lot, so it's not going to be sweet whatsoever, just to enhance the flavor out of the peas. That's the only reason why I use that sugar. And now I'm going to put a little bit more of olive oil, about 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And remember, we don't have to put Epis. We already put that garlic and all that in there. You can taste if you need to add some salt. Add a little bit of salt. If you use Maggi, this is where you add that Maggi cube or chicken bouillon. Okay, make sure you are tasting your food though, guys, before you add any of that stuff in there. And stir. You guys know the Easter holidays coming up. Great recipe to try over the holidays. Invite some Haitian family and friends over, and just cater to your family and friends. Okay, again, I'm going to let it boil for about 15 minutes before I taste it again. Add anything that you feel like it's missing. I am going to add 1 habanero pepper in there. Mine was in the freezer, that's why I always forget to take them out, but I am going to drop 1 habanero pepper in there as well. All right, guys, I am going to do a last taste, just to make sure that salt is good, and it's pretty good on mine. I had told you I was going to put that habanero pepper, which I did, and now it's reducing down. One thing you don't want to do, you don't want it to get too thick, because once you turn off that stove and it cool down, it is going to get super thick. So I would say maybe let it cook a little more than this, but you do not want it to be super, super thick, okay? And I will be eating this over some white rice, as I mentioned before, so you can enjoy it over some white rice. I do have a white rice recipe up in the channel for you guys, but this will take us to the end of this video. Stay tuned to see the pictures I post at the end, so you can see exactly how I ate this and what I ate it with. But other than that, again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Let me know what your favorite Sos Pwa is. Let me know what you plan on making for the Easter holiday. And other than that, continue to protect yourself. Give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful. I love you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.